if WWE's intent, and forget about the whole show, but if WWE's intention tonight, forget about WWE, if Triple H's intention tonight was to get people talking, get people upset, make some noise, he sure as hell has done that. I know from me, and I know from a lot of other people out there, okay, he has done that. What are they thinking? Why are they doing? Why would they even consider doing Femi versus Jey Uso? That is not building to the future. It is not. It is not. That is building to, and I said it before and I'll say it again, it is building to a Paul Heyman guy and Brock Lesnar helping a former Paul Heyman guy and a former Paul Heyman stable and Jey Uso and the bloodline, in which we will see, guys, I hate to disappoint you, Femi losing either by count out or being pinned to Jey Uso or some fiddle faddle BS way on Monday or in 2 weeks, whenever the hell it is, where Jey Uso goes to SummerSlam to face Cody Rhodes, because this thing with Gunther and Sami Zayn will be wrapped up at Night of Champions. Speaking of that, I think they started off SmackDown, very well tonight, with the WWE title on the line, and the special guest referee was Sami Zayn and all that drama that went along with it. Very well started off with that, and that, most assured they are leading to a triple threat matchup with everything that we saw in that encounter. But look, the King of the Ring, you should have done Javon Evans. I don't care what anybody says. Jey Uso's not the future. And if I've said it once, I'll say it again. Look, I go to WWE shows. They're fun to go to. But the yeeting, the singing of the theme songs, the chanting, it's fun to do, but that is what fans do at the shows. Okay? It's what you're supposed to do. If you're at one of those shows and you are not doing that, then you are alone. Fans are looking at you like, what in the world you are doing? So, this yeeting that Jey Uso is getting and all this stuff, hey, look, he's popular and all that, but we've seen this crap already with Jey Uso going to the world title. And I'm sorry, we don't need to see Femi getting Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and we don't need to see Femi getting Brock Lesnar. Excuse me. We don't need to see Femi getting Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and Roman Reigns. It's one or the other. It should be Brock Lesnar. You and I know that. Don't do both. And don't put Brock Lesnar on Saturday night's main event or Sunday night's main event, whichever one it is, at Madison Square Garden. It is too big of a match, and SummerSlam is in Minneapolis, Indiana. WWE, use your head. Triple H, for once, use your head. Utterly ridiculous. You're not building to the future here. And I'm not talking about just a splash. Oh, let's make a moment. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to the actual future. Oh, wait a minute, Webby. You're building to the future. We're having Obafemi face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam or the Saturday night's main event. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Don't get me wrong. He's going through that, and he'll go to the WrestleMania, and he'll have his big WrestleMania main event. Okay, yeah, that's great. What about the rest of the card? That's what I was talking about. Jey Uso's not it. The Bloodline storyline, I like Roman Reigns. I like the stuff that they've been doing. As far as what they made it, how they made it different with Jacob Fatu, but a lot of it has been the same. We all know that. This is a bunch of Billy Jack bullcrap. Everybody that watches this knows that. So you take Javon Evans, you put him in the semifinals match, you make it where he has a good contest with Jey Uso, and there you go. You move Jey Uso to the finals. And I know what some of y'all are thinking. Well, CM Punk somehow, some way is going to be in the finals. Somehow, some way is going to be in the King of the Ring tournament, and he'll find his way to SummerSlam to face Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. I don't see him being in the King of the Ring tournament. And I hope he does not find his way into the King of the Ring tournament. If you're going to be in the King of the Ring tournament, if he finds his way into the King of the Ring tournament, it'll be just as bad, okay? And some of you might be okay with that, but it'll be just as bad as the other stuff they're doing, because the King of the Ring tournament, you're supposed to go through the whole tournament to become the king. So what? Somebody's going to get taken out because of Brock Lesnar. And so Brock Lesnar is going to take out Obafemi, and then Obafemi is going to get replaced by CM Punk, and then CM Punk's going to beat Jey Uso, and then CM Punk's going to face Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. And then we'll still get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Is that what everybody's thinking? That sounds like a better main events than Jey Uso winning the King of the Ring, and then uh, facing Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. But I don't want I don't want CM Punk being in the King of the Ring tournament. No. That's garbage. Some of you might like that. Me personally, no. No. My question now is, once Brock Lesnar strikes, because we know he's striking, we know he's costing Obafemi. We know it. We know that Obafemi's losing this tournament. So, once he strikes, once the beast is unleashed, and Jey Uso goes to SmackDown for Cody Rhodes, what's Gunther going to do? What's he going to do? Huh? I mean, he's been booked like dirt. Straight up dirt. Throughout this entire story. Since he beat Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, ever since, well, really, he beat those three. He's been booked like straight up garbage. Anybody that says otherwise, I don't know what TV show you're watching. I don't know what wrestling show you're watching. Because the only reason why he got booked with Seth Rollins is because he needed somebody to wrestle. And Seth Rollins was coming back because he got approved to come off the injured list for WrestleMania. So, there you go. That's pretty much what it was. WrestleMania, he needed somebody to wrestle. Seth Rollins needed somebody to wrestle. There you go. That was it. That was the whole thing. Other than that, he has been floundering. And Brock Lesnar does not want to face him. Brock Lesnar would rather face Obafemi, but just based off of how they have been booking this story. So what's Gunther going to do? He's going to do this with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Speaking of which, I don't know about you all, but I'm ready for Cody Rhodes to switch things up a little bit. Okay, his character, whether he turns heel or whether he does something with his babyface run, because this is the same old stuff. And he's done the same thing since he came back to the WWE. Can we please see something different? Please see something different. All right. I don't care what it is. All right. All you gotta do is give us a little taste of something different. Okay. We like we like his wrestling style. We like all that. Okay. But there's nothing wrong with changing up a character every once in a while. Okay? You did it with John Cena when he first came to the WWE. When he was a heel. People forget that about John Cena. John Cena was a heel when he was that rapper, when he first started being a rapper and all that. Remember when he faced The Undertaker and way back in the day, John Cena faced The Undertaker, and in John Cena's early days, guess what? John Cena was a heel then. Undertaker was the babyface. They eventually changed it up some. Tell me you can't do that a little bit with Cody Rhodes. He doesn't have to come back out and wear the same outfit every single time he comes out. The same suits, the same promo, all that. Do something a little bit different. Do something a little bit different. I don't know, wrestling fans. That's just me. But you know, we're going to be done with this. Not all these three at Night of Champions. We are. So I could see if CM Punk comes back and he's in a major storyline, I can see him going for the WWE title if Jey Uso would lose to Obafemi. But if that would happen, that means Obafemi would be getting the ultimate push. And I'm telling you, that would be the worst thing in the world. Because there's only one place that you can go after you reach the top. And that's down. We don't need that with Obafemi. We don't. If he's going to be the star that WWE is going to push to the mountaintop. And it appears that he is. This is beyond ridiculous. The best thing you could have done, WWE, the best thing you could have done is had Javon Evans win tonight. Him winning. Him winning tonight, wrestling fans, would have been so much better, would have by far done what the King of the Ring meant for. And that is build to the future. Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's just to name 5 people. And I do not care how many of you tell me that it was a different company back then. I do not care. The King of the Ring tournament is meant to build to the future. It is not to enhance a stupid storyline. It is not meant to enhance a bloodline storyline that has been going on since Roman Reigns. Let me sink this into you all. Sink this in. That has been going on, even though the majority of us like Roman Reigns, and I am one that likes Roman Reigns, but this is a storyline that has been going on since before Roman Reigns became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. when he won the Universal Championship and then showed up the next night. It was either the next night on Raw or that Friday on SmackDown, and he had Paul Heyman by his side, and they took off from there. From that moment till now, we have been embroiled with this bloodline storyline with him and the rest of them. And yes, I know some of you are going to say, well, we've had Yokozuna, we've had the Wild Samoans, we've had all the others, The Rock, we've had the Head Shrinkers, we've had all these others that have been in the Anoa'i family. I am talking about Roman Reigns and his storyline with the bloodline that we have been seeing since The Fiend lost his title. Wrestling fans, this King of the Ring tournament should have seen Javon Evans versus Obafemi, where Brock Lesnar cost Obafemi the match. And we had Javon Evans versus Javon Evans versus Roman Reigns. There's been reports anyway that Javon Evans is working with Roman Reigns. Or Roman Reigns is working with Javon Evans. This could have been something like what we should have seen at SummerSlam 2022 with Matt Riddle. I've said it time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. There's your moment. This is what Triple H, this is what WWE wants. They want a reaction from the fans. They want a reaction from people who create content. This is ridiculous. If they genuinely cared about creating new stars, they would have used the King of the Ring in its proper way. And they didn't this year. They did not. The Queen of the Ring, which a lot of people did not really pay attention to, me including. They used it more properly outside of Liv Morgan being in it than the King of the Ring. You all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Do you agree with me about the King of the Ring tournament? Do you think a week from Monday, it's either a week from Monday or it's this Monday, that we are going to see the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar get dished out by the beast? Is he going to get sent by Paul Heyman? Is he going to go to Night of Champions on Raw and beat up Obafemi where he can't make it to Night of Champions, and CM Punk is going to take Obafemi's place? Is he going to destroy Obafemi at Night of Champions in the finals? Let me know in the comments below. Is Obafemi going to win King of the Ring? Go on to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Because we know that somewhere down the line, Brock Lesnar is going to get revenge before SummerSlam. He's mentioned him too many times, and he has, wrestling fans, been on the promo package. Brock Lesnar has. So, we know he's going to be at SummerSlam. Plus, they're in Minneapolis, Indiana. Or Minnesota. Wherever. So, wrestling fans, let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. Do you think I am right about the Bloodline storyline? About how they are way overdoing this crap, way overdoing this garbage, and that they needed to have Javon Evans versus Obafemi in the finals. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel today. Hit that bell button. It is appreciated. Like, share, comment. Helps out the channel. Helps out the video. Pushes out everything. You all know it does. I say it every single time I am on here. Every single time I'm on here. It's appreciated. And guys, of course, until I see you again, this is Webby. I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.